Hey guys, so today I'm just going to be doing my YouTube story, and I never really went over this with you guys or told you guys much how I got into it or any of that. I think I spoke of it like a little bit, but not too much, so this is just going to be really cool for you guys to get to know me a little bit more and for me just to open up to you guys as well, so yeah. So about 4 years ago, I moved to Georgia and into this really small town from Chicago. And I wasn't really too happy about the whole move and the whole situation just because it was a huge change for me. Because originally, like, I grew up in a city, in a big city, so it was really weird for me just to, like, go into a small town. It was just a really big change. Around this time, I had a lot of support from my family because, a lot of my family members understood what I was going through and they just knew how hard it was. And especially for me, I was getting into high school and it was just overwhelming coming into, like, a public school from, like, a private school because I went to a private school like my whole life. So I grew up in like a small Catholic school with 300 students, like 300 people, like, and then I went to like this big high school. And also it was like somewhere else. Like it wasn't even like anywhere, where I was or anything. So trends and stuff were obviously different. People were different. Everything was just, it was so different. So I decided, I was really close with my family at this time, and one of my family members, actually, they started talking about YouTube. They started talking about videos and stuff. And me being close with my family, like I just took it, as, maybe I should do YouTube videos and stuff, but I never really thought I really would. So basically, I just started telling my parents about my videos. A few months later, when I started becoming a little bit more comfortable, they just thought it was like a temporary thing. Honestly, my parents didn't like it at first. They were really like iffy about it because they didn't like the whole idea of people watching me on the internet. So I totally understood that, but I basically, I sat down with them and I showed them some of my videos, and yeah, so then some of my other family members found out, and this is like at the same time where I wasn't feeling too comfortable, and I was kind of like, I wasn't mad, but I was more like, ugh, are you serious? And I don't know, like, because YouTube for me was something private. It was something that was my own, so I didn't like too many people like of my family members just watching and stuff. But then a year ago, I realized that, it's not something that I should be ashamed of. I love YouTube, and, I'm not selling drugs or anything on here. Like, I'm just giving beauty advice. It's nothing bad. So then after family members and stuff found out, my friends found out because of my Twitter. If you guys didn't know, the Twitter I use is also my YouTube Twitter, and it's also my, like, real life Twitter. So I decided to just make one Twitter because why should I make two, and just have one? Because, I don't want to, like, pretend like I'm something else, and just make it strictly YouTube for you guys. I want you guys to get to know me too as well. So I just decided to make one Twitter. So a lot of my friends from real life, they do know about my YouTube channel, and a lot of them are very supportive. And if you're watching this, if you're my family or my friend, thank you so much for being so supportive. It's funny because, like, sometimes my parents talk about how, like, funny it is that I do beauty videos and stuff, because honestly, back in middle school and elementary school, I was sort of a tomboy. I was in a lot of sports, and I just didn't really care for fashion or beauty, so it's kind of like my parents are like, that's crazy how it just turned out. And all of my family, like pretty much my whole family, is pretty much supportive about it. And more than anything, they just give me tips and stuff, which is awesome, a lot of people say that, like, people have made fun of them and stuff. But honestly, for me, I've never really been made fun of. I mean, more than anything, it's like, if one of my guy friends, like, they'll just be like, okay, let's ask, Sidra for beauty tips and stuff. But they're just being sarcastic and silly, I've never been made fun of. More than anything, it's just something that's different because, not a lot of people make YouTube videos, in all honesty. So it's just something really different for people to be like, oh, you make videos and stuff. Sometimes I get messages and stuff from girls saying, I want to make a channel and I want to start making videos and stuff. So how do I start? Basically, like, stuff like that. Number one is, don't take it too seriously. YouTube is like, think of it more as a hobby. Don't think of it as a job. Don't think of it as you have to do it just because other people are doing it. Honestly, filming and, like, making videos and stuff, it just depends all on your personality. For me, I love making videos and stuff, but it may not be your thing. So you have to keep it in your mind that, this may not be your hobby. Maybe something else is your hobby. So you just have to keep that in mind. And another thing is, networking is really important if you want to, like, start off. Like, talk to people that are like you, that you can relate to, and comment on their videos. And, just basically think of YouTube as like a community, where you're supporting each other and helping each other. And that's how I feel like people need to think about it. I would love to say that I would like to think of YouTube as one big happy family, But in reality, you know, there are some people that are very negative and, you know, do say some mean things. And, you know, we can't control that. But you can be the best person you can be and just, I guess, inspire others. In all honesty, I really didn't think I'd be making videos for this long because in the beginning, to be honest, it was a hobby. So I thought of like, you know, when I make friends and, you know, like when I get busier and stuff, I'm going to stop making videos. And I just thought like that would happen. But honestly, I just started making videos more on a routine and stuff. But still, like I still make videos just as much as I made videos from the beginning. Yeah, it's just crazy how things turn out because like now I think about YouTube sort of as like, you know, something on the side even if I do hang out with my friends. I really honestly hope this helped some of you guys, maybe it like motivated you guys a little bit to make videos yourself. So yeah, I hope you guys all like this and tell me what you guys think in the comments down below and I will see you guys later. Bye.